first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Right to the air is Mahomes.
And incomplete to open things up. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Mahomes now on first down. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Snowhawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Off the play fake. McClure. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it.
And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Dixon, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground.
Touchdown! A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Snowhawks have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. McClure will get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. An inside give to Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off play action. McClure. That's complete right side to Kmet. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2nd and 4. Eluding the pressure right. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Then they get 15 more on top of this. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And it's a fumble. It's going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Dixon. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Snowhawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. McClure. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Dixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball. Mahomes now on 1st down. Completes it to Dixon.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. And now out come the Jags. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
And tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken inside his own 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Portland's offense now about set to take over. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Mahomes going to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Over the middle, complete. That's Dixon. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Snowhawks take a 3-touchdown lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McClure throwing the out route and complete. That's Thompson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's taken to the 26. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Mahomes now to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Now here's Mahomes. This is caught. Touchdown. Gerald Everett as the first half is winding down.
And the Snowhawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. That time a 6-play drive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. McClure
firing a deep ball for Connect.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
To throw on 3rd down.
McClure, a check down here to Jones.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw. McClure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Looking to throw.
McClure.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at about the 28. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Then he's got the hook up here. It's Woods.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now it's Mahomes again. Right side complete. That's Woods.
Down inside the 10.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Snowhawks have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Well, we maybe start to look towards the future.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. Be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville.
They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll wind up
up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Snowhawks have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, on the other sideline right now. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there.